Back on Transformers Prime again. I know it's been a minute. I apologize, everyone. I left y'all hanging a long time ago, but it's time to resume and finish the tale of Unicron. Of course, a lot would happen before Unicron even made an appearance again, so let me talk about what happened in between then. The last we left off, Optimus Prime lost all his memories and became Orion Pax. Started working alongside Megatron. Of course, he'd eventually get his memories back and go fighting with the Autobots again. And to make that happen, RC and Jack the Human would actually make a trip to the long-dead Cybertron, because Prime entrusted Jack with a way to revive him. During that time, they would of course run into the first Insecticon shown in the series, and them bitches was terrifying. But they of course deserve their own video. This episode also reignited my fear of scraplets. Cause with all the Black Air Force energy this shit had, this motherfucker got torn up by them in seconds. I mean fully disassembled, all his appendages are off. Megatron's tried to stop them. Jack was able to actually bring Prime back. No. It's been too fucking long. Megatron, you bitch! Trying to take advantage of my damn memory loss. My old name, I am packing you up! Alright guys, I'm back now. Let's get the fuck out of here. After that, the Autobots and Decepticons would fight over Cybertronian weapons of war, including this armor that's essentially a Hulkbuster for Cybertronians. This shit would not only allow Starscream to solo the whole fucking team, humans are able to use this shit too. The Decepticons would start using Insecticons. The Autobots would get new additions like Smokescreen, as well as Ultra Magnus. Even Wheeljack came back and started acting more with the team. But all that got balanced out by Shockwave and the Predacons. I'm gonna make a big ass fast forward to when the Decepticons finish the Omega Lock and aim that bitch at Earth. In the final fight, Bumblebee ends up dying trying to get the Star Saber to Optimus, and sinks into the machine itself. Prime gets mad as shit and starts beating the doonies out of Megatron. It doesn't work, unfortunately, because Megatron finds his Dark Saber and pulls a Getsuga Tensho, leaving Prime hanging on by the edge of his fingertips. Just when Megatron was about to finish him off, all of a sudden he hears an unfamiliar voice shout his name, and he's like, who the fuck called me? Oh! The fuck is this? Turns out he got shanked by none other than Bumblebee, who got restored because of the freaking Omega Lock. Not only revived him, it also repaired his voice box. Got a Bumblebee finally talking after all this time. Because throughout the whole series, he'd been talking in beeps. Megatron took his last breath that day and fell to Earth. With the Decepticons losing their leadership, they decided to get the fuck out of there expeditiously. So now that the Autobots got control of the Omega Lock, they decided to use that shit on Cybertron. After blasting it into its core, they actually revived the freaking planet. Most of the Autobots left to return home, but Ratchet actually decided to stay on Earth. While the gang was commemorating Bumblebee for being the one to murk Megatron, Megatron was busy at the bottom of the ocean getting woken up. Megatron. Hey, wake your ass up! Bitch, ain't I dead? Supposed to be joining with the Allspark and shit. Ain't I supposed to be in robot heaven? First of all, for all the shit you did, you really thought you were gonna get into robot heaven, but nah, because you got some of my blood in you, your ass can't go join with the Allspark. Also, on top of all this bullshit, isn't your ass kinda, supposed to be asleep? And my body comatose, but my spirit woke up by something. And that would be my complete and total opposite promise. Wait, they bought that shit back? Yeah, but Big Daddy Unicron about to take that bitch out once again. He then reanimates Megatron's corpse from the bottom of the sea and even gives it a few upgrades. And with Unicron in full control, they both take flight for Primus. Back at the celebration for B, Optimus explains that while Cybertron can support life, it can't create it. So he gotta find the Allspark, which he decided to get off planet during the war. While he took Wheeljack to search for it in deep space, he left everyone else to rebuild Cybertron and get it ready for refugees that are coming in from the stars, and to be on the lookout for Starscream and Shockwave, who are still at large. While out and about on patrol, Ultra Magnus and Smokescreen end up detecting some activity. And they see two motherfuckers and they be like, hey yo fam, are y'all Autobots or Decepticon? But they turned out to be two more freaking Predacons. Bitch, there's more of you? And they proceed to drag both of them. I feel bad for Ultra Magnus. He gets disrespected the most by Predacons in general. Smokescreen had to drag Ultra Magnus's unconscious ass to get the fuck out of there. Thank the Lord for ground bridges, because if it wasn't for that, they would have been cooked. That ass whooping was so bad they had to call Ratchet from Earth. Alright, who got fucked up? Man, you mean to tell me there's two more of these motherfuckers out there? Why does shit always happen when Optimus takes off? On Primus, where'd those two even come from? Shit, I think Shockwave Jurassic Parking. Well, damn it, we gotta take them out then. Bitch, they just fuck you up. Fuck you think we gonna do? Call fucking Optimus? Man, fuck that, we can do this shit without him. Man, I seen some bullshit going back on Cybertron, but we ain't got time. Bro, you just left. There ain't no way in hell they get fucked up that quick. On Primus, every time I leave, some shit go down. But unfortunately, I'm trying to save our planet, so they're gonna have to wait. Instead of calling Optimus, they decide to go up to their next best option when it comes to Predacons. That would be the freaking Predaking himself, who just found a section of Cybertron and decided to chill there. B showed respect to him and actually bowed to him, and that let Predaking know there was no Black Air Force energy needed. Why y'all trespassing on my property? Hey, so quick question. Have you seen any other Predacons besides yourself? Oh, yeah, plenty. Just look around out here. Okay, as you can see, I got a bunch of dead motherfuckers right here because they've been ran extinct. Well, we just saw two and they fucked my homie up real bad. Wait, you said two? Yeah, they ain't built like you, but they for damn sure dangerous. Oh, you trying to kill them? Look, bro, we just trying to coexist. Just because I squared up with Megatron that one time does not make me your friend, all right? All y'all are my 13 reasons why I'm alone and the rest of my kind are extinct, except those two motherfuckers that you were talking about. So please leave, or my foot will coexist with your ass with my foot upside. In the lab somewhere, Starscream is supplying Shockwave with bones to grow new Predacons. Since they've been on the move to keep from getting caught, they've only made two, which were these two right here. Man, where the fuck have y'all been? Shit, beating up on them Autobots like it ain't nothing. What? They saw your ass? You weren't supposed to box, bitch. Do you understand what the hell this means? They know you exist. We weren't followed, at least. What? Bitch, that don't matter. They saw you. You understand? We are fucked if they find out about the rest of this. And you ain't got worried. Them Autobots ain't shit to us. Hell yeah, shit. We whooped one, crippled his ass. And his friend had to drag him away. Bitch, last thing I'm gonna do is underestimate an Autobot, because it was the scout that took out fucking Megatron, not Optimus. Back with the Autobots, they went to lead number 2, which was the location of a base provided by an imprisoned Knockout. Now, they didn't find anything when they got there, but something did find them. Hey, was that a bird? No, I think it's a plane. Nope, just me. Now everything's changed. In pops in Unicron, who at first they believe is Megatron, but he quickly corrects him on that shit like, man, I ain't that bitch whose body I'm using currently. I am Unicron, bitch. And then he proceeds to dog walk their ass. Ain't nobody do shit to him. The most they can do is stay alive, with the best one doing this thing being Bumblebee. Man, that bitch is annoying. Man, that's the bitch that killed me. Shit, and I can get my revenge. Man, fuck you and your lame ass revenge plot. This is about me and my epic revenge plot against Primus. So you can sit the fuck down, bitch. If it wasn't for a ground bridge from Ratchet, they wouldn't have gotten away from that shit. Okay, who refurbished the Op Pack? Cause I swear both of them should have been dealt with. I'm saying. First Predacons, now this shit? How about this? Can we call Optimus now? Yeah, because right now we are fighting a god, and he is going to win if we don't get him back. They hit up Optimus, who finds the Allspark. Unfortunately, some shit got damaged during the whole trip, and they can only hear what they're saying, but they can't say anything back that they can hear. They learn what happened, and Optimus is like, man, I can't be gone for 2 fucking seconds, bitch. The Predaking has set out to find the other Predacons, and he decides to use himself as a whole beacon for his people. It did not work out in his favor, because instead of finding his own people, Unicron found him. Megatron was actually surprised his ass is alive, because then he convinces Unicron to see if he can use him. Of course, at first, he still thinks it's Megatron, so this motherfucker is not having whatever the hell Unicron is trying to say. It turns into a dragon immediately to cook this motherfucker alive. Ah, man, what the hell you doing? Why you letting him cook us like this, man? Shit, I've been waiting for this. Hey, yo, look. Good luck dealing with him, because that motherfucker whooped my ass plenty. If he fucks me up, that means you can leave my body the fuck alone. I'll be crippled, but my ass will for damn sure be free to do whatever the fuck I want. Shit, y'all just earned my 2-for-1 special. I'ma whoop his ass and your ass at the same time for defying me. While he tortures Megatron in his mind, he's still trying to fight Predaking. Remember anything about the Predaking, this motherfucker is not to be trifled with. Ultra Magnus and Wheeljack dropped this big ass stalagmite on top of his ass. He proceeded to pick that up and use it against him. He ran the fair one with Optimus. While Optimus did lay some solid hands on him, he still beat the dog shit out of him. He beat the dog shit out of Megatron and even used his own people to do it. And then Unicron solemnly decided to beat that dog out of him. You would have thought this was a God of War entry, because this ass whooping was so primal and disrespectful. Worst part is it all took place in his beast form. He takes a glimpse into his mind and finds out what Predacons were. Unicron says, you know what, I got a fucking idea. Now we come back in with the duo of Starscream and Shockwave, and Starscream decides to show Shockwave what he just found. And that would be the Predacon graveyard that the Predaking was residing over. They were all picking the place clean for specimens while the Predacons were just kind of fucking around with each other. But before Starscream could completely put him in check for anything, Big Daddy Unicron pulled up. Starscream was shook, and even Shockwave was like, what in the deep illogical shit? Man, what the hell you doing back? How the hell is he back? Hey, yo, man, we've been working tirelessly to clone you an army of Predacons so that we can help you take over this fucking planet. Bitch, I don't want to take over this fucking planet. I want to see this bitch destroyed. Okay, I know you're crazy, but why though? Bitch, because I said so. Your master is under my fucking control. I'm not Megatron. I'm just using his bitch ass body so I can do what I do as the god of the freaking dead. Oh shit, it's Unicron. The 2 Predacons then decide to jump him. They get dealt with just as quickly as the Predaking. And then in a truly gangster display of his powers, make Terracons out of the Predacon remains. Fuck my logic, this shit said fuck all science. Retreat! Retreat, bitch! Deuces! Shit had Shockwave so shook he didn't even know what to do. Dude ended up deciding to back up real slow, shooting anything that came at him. The Autobots see all this shit and realize what he's about to do. He's gonna take this undead army to the center of the planet and freaking kill it. This all leads to a last-ditch effort to fight him off. They got the Decepticon warship, but left Ratchet behind because he was still taking care of Ultra Magnus, who was still fucked up from that first ass whooping. Starscream and the other Decepticons tried to do a mutiny to take control of the ship and take the fuck off, of which it was actually stopped by the Autobots with the help of Knockout. And while all this had happened, the Predaking had met up with the Predacons and established his dominance as their freaking king. All hail the fucking king, damn it. It is astounding to see the capabilities of my creations, but logically, you must take this amazement elsewhere. And that's when they took flight and tried to help the Autobots take down the Terracons. Damn it, I knew I should have killed y'all. So while the Predacons tried to stop the Terracons from getting to the core of the planet, unsuccessfully though, they got pushed into that motherfucker. Autobots get ready to try to fight Unicron, but then Unicron feels something. Hey yo, this shit feel familiar. Oh shit, it's the Allspark! In comes Wheeljack's ship with Optimus in tow. Now Optimus gets ready to face Unicron. Unicron like, bro, I've been waiting for this shit. And he prepares to throw a javelin, but instead of throwing it at Optimus, he throws it at the damn ship and hits that motherfucker dead on. Optimus is actually throwing some solid hands on him. Whole time he's trying to appeal to the Megatron inside him. Megatron, I know you fucking in there. I need you to get the fuck out of there and help us right now. I know you don't like people possessing you, so please, help us right now. He can't hear your ass. As we speak, I am torturing his ass right now. But don't worry, I'll pass on how he's feeling though. Damn, one shot was all it took? Man, I'm stronger than I thought. And he was actually about to finish Prime off right here, but then he got stopped by Bumblebee with one of the weapons of war that the Cybertronians made. Optimus immediately goes for the Allspark that's still on the ship, and with it, Prime gets an idea. Of course, they couldn't hold him forever, and it was eventual that he broke free and takes flight for the Allspark, which Optimus is trying to carry away. But he ended up shooting his ass down and tried to take the Allspark for himself. Or so he thought, because the bitch that was supposed to be carrying it was empty, and it needed something else to take its place. And that shit turned out to be him. Megatron legit got exorcised of Unicron, and Unicron ended up put into a fucking bottle like a genie. This took out the Terracons he brought back before they could even make it to the core. This left Megatron still alive and with a permanent upgrade, which Starscream was like, hey yo bro, you looking good. Shit, you finally back, ain't you? Alright, cool. Now let's team up and whoop these Autobots' asses, and we'll take over and everything. Bitch, hell no. All that time with Unicron fucked me up. I don't want to do this shit no more. My Black Air Force energy is depleted. Fuck all this shit. You know what? It's completely understandable. You know, you've been through so much, you know, you just need to get back in shape, and then we'll take over this fucking planet. You know, it's all gonna take some time, but you know, we'll manage. Bitch, the Decepticons are over, and it is fucking final. Deuces. So this ended the journey of both Unicron and Megatron, at least for the time being. This is unfortunately also the end of Optimus at this point. To empty out that container, Optimus actually had to take the Allspark into the matrix of leadership, and because of that, he had to go and fuse with the planet and restore life-giving abilities to Cybertron, so that the next generation of Cybertronians would be born and not know war. And with that, this is the end of the Transformer Prime series. I mean, making videos on it though, I'm still gonna be doing that, but this shit was fucking heavy. Optimus sacrificing his own life to restore life to Cybertron and more Cybertronians to be made. This is probably the biggest Optimus Prime moment I've ever seen.